a worthy destination. Happiness comes from the direction in which we're moving. For example, children are happier on Christmas morning before they even open their presents than they are on Christmas afternoon. No matter how wonderful their presents may be, the anticipation is over. They will enjoy their gifts to be sure, but we often find them querulous and irritable on Christmas afternoon. We are happier on our way to our dinner than we are on the way home. We are happier preparing to live on vacation than we are coming home from it. And believe it or not, we are happier moving toward our goals than we are after they've been accomplished. That's why it's so important to set a new goal as soon as the current one is realized. And we should never stop this process. All the days of our lives, we should be engaged in a moving toward or forward direction, earning and looking forward to a new plateau on which to stand, a new goal to accomplish. If you, like so many millions of Americans, don't know what it is you want sufficiently to name as your primary goal, I recommend you make out a want list. Take a notepad, go off by yourself and write down the things you would really like to have or to do. Your list might include a beautiful new home, or a trip around the world, or a visit to some special country or place. You might be yearning for a sailboat or a motor yacht, or if you're an avid fisherman, you might want to go salmon fishing in Alaska or trout fishing in New Zealand. It might be a business of your own or a particular position with your company. It might be a certain income that will permit you to live in the way you would like to live. Or, as I said earlier, a certain amount of money in good investments or in savings account. How about a special make of a new car or an addition to your present home? Just write down everything you can think of that you would really like to see come about in your life. Then, when you've exhausted your wants, go over the list again and number the items in their order of importance. Then make number one your present goal. Listen to this message often, as I hope you will listen to all the messages in the programs that we offer you in this YouTube channel, until the suggestions become a habit-knit way of thinking and doing things. Believe me, the system works. It works every time. Life plays no favorite. Anyone can succeed, and millions do. So can you. If one thing you can be sure, you will become what you think about. If your thinking is circular and chaotic, your life will reflect that chaos. But if your thinking is orderly and clear, if you have a goal that is important for you to reach, then reach it, you will. One goal at a time, that's important. That's where most people unwittingly make their mistake. They don't concentrate on a single goal long enough to reach it before they're off on another track, then another, with the result that they have achieved nothing but confusion, and make excuses out of it. I started looking for the so-called secret of success when I was 12 years old. I read every book I could find on the subject. I studied psychology and sociology. I studied the great religions of the world. I read the world's greatest philosophers. All of a sudden, many years later, I realized that in the hundreds of lives I've studied, in the countless books I've read, a plain and simple truth had kept appearing. It is believed that no one can learn anything until he is ready for it. Apparently, I was finally ready in my late 20s to see for the first time the secret I had searched for so long. It was simply this: we become what we think about. You see, you are at this moment the living embodiment of the sum total of your thoughts at this point in your life. You can be nothing else. Similarly, 5 years from now, you will be the sum total of your thoughts to that point in time. But you can control your thoughts. You can decide upon what you wish to concentrate, upon what you think about from this point forward. And you will become that. You will realize that goal as sure as anything on earth can be sure. That's why having a goal toward which to work is so very important. It gives our minds a focus and our lives a direction. By thinking every morning, every night, and as many times during the day as we can about the single goal we've established for ourselves, we actually begin moving toward it. and bringing it toward us. When we concentrate our thinking, it's like taking a river that's twisting and turning and meandering all over the countryside and putting it into a straight, smooth channel. Now, it has power, direction, economy, and speed. Billions of human beings would give anything if they have to enjoy the freedom and personal liberty you and I take for granted. To take the right to choose their work and their goals, to enjoy our beautiful standard of living and our educational system, to know the peace and privacy of our homes, and to have laws that protect the citizen rather than persecute them. We have it all, yet in the midst of our plenty, millions lead unhappy, aimless lives. They live in tiny prisons of their own fashion. These are the people who don't know that each of us, each one of us, not the economy or fate or luck or the breaks, is in charge of his life. Each one of us is completely responsible. As Carlyle put it, the person without a purpose is like a ship without a rudder. Have a purpose in life, and having it, throw such strength of mind and muscle into your work as God has given you. He also said, a person with a half volition goes backward and forward and makes no way on the smoothest road, but the person with a whole volition advances on the roughest and will reach his purpose if there be even a little wisdom in it. Munger said, there is no road to success but through a clear, strong purpose. Nothing can take its place. A purpose underlies character, culture, position, attainment of every sort. So decide upon your goal, insist upon it. Look at your goal card every morning and every night, and as many times during the day as you conveniently can. By so doing, you will insinuate your goal into your subconscious mind. See yourself as having already attained your goal. Do that every day without fail, and it will become a habit before you realize it. A habit that will take you from one success to another all the years of your life. For that is the secret of success, the door to everything you will ever have or be. You are now, and you most certainly will become what you think about.